All right, Brian Maxwell checking in out here at Gainesville Buick Mitsubishi. And real quick, I want to talk to you about the difference between those who make money in sales and those who don't. The biggest difference that creates the gap is because you have some people, and when I say big ticket items, meaning if you sell vehicles, if you sell real estate, any other big ticket items. But right now, let's talk about vehicles, okay? You have what's called order takers, okay? And then you have sales pros. All right. Now, the difference between an order taker and a sales pro. As far as with an order taker, these are the ones that struggle each and every month, and here's why. When a customer comes into their establishment, they don't have a process that they follow. A lot of times they don't have any confidence, and they allow the prospect or the customer to dictate each and every step that they go along the process. As a matter of fact, an order taker, what they'll do, they'll allow the customer to pressure them to skip certain steps to get them to where it is that they want to be, which is getting that price. But always remember something, that whenever you skip steps just to give a customer a price, you fail to do several things. Number one, you fail to find out what is the real pressure point with this customer. What is their why? Why are they in your business? Why did they contact you? What exactly are they looking for? And when you don't know the why, you don't have the opportunity to build value. Now, building value is extremely important because price is always going to be on the table. But when the value and the experience they have with you exceed the price becomes just a little bit less relevant. Now with an order taker doesn't know the questions they ask. They're afraid to take control. And remember, you can't close what you can't control. So what an order taker does, they speed through their process. And by speeding through their process, they miss building value, which in turn negatively affects their ability to make money. Because when there's no value, there's no justification of the price. So if you're selling something that's $32,000, but you do a $22,000 presentation, guess what? There's no way in the world that person's gonna wanna invest that amount of money. And that's what leads to what people call negotiation. But if you use education in the right way, it'll minimize negotiation. Now here's where the sales pro kicks in. What the sales professional does, they know that process is everything. And I'm not talking about using standardized scripts or this, that, and the other, even though those are very powerful. A sales pro knows that there's only three things that change no matter who they're dealing with. And it's called the triple P's. And that's the person, the product, and the price. Okay? So the sales pro takes the customer by the arm, all right? And they take them through the steps of the process. They ask the relevant questions. Okay? They ask questions. Now, by asking questions, they get an understanding of what's important to that guest, what's important to that customer, what their why is that brought them in there. Now, once they understand what the why is, they can make sure that when they present the product, they can build value. And the way that you build value is by taking a particular product, pointing out what the features or what the services are that come with the product and how they benefit that individual, how they will help them solve a particular problem. And the better you are at asking questions, the better you are at building value, guess what? It increases what a customer is willing to invest in the product. And so if it's a $32,000 product and the person does a $42,000 presentation, guess what? That more than justifies the investment, and the person will feel like they got a steal of a deal. And so ask yourself, are you an order taker? Are you a sales professional? Now, if you don't know what questions to ask, if you don't know the steps to take, if you don't know how to grab your customer and really take control, it's okay. Because available to you in the description of this video and also in the comment section is a link. And you can click that link and go on over and check out some of the fantastic resources that are available that are creating more $10,000 a month earners in the automotive industry than any other training program out there, bar none. With a simple click in the link, you can go on over and you'll learn the steps to take a customer through the process. But not just the steps, you'll understand why. You'll know what questions to ask. You'll know exactly how to take control and take this customer window shopping mentally, to assume ownership and to make it easier for them to make that smart, safe buying decision and do business with you. You'll also learn how to leverage your social media and how to listen to one simple video within that program and start driving people interested in your product to your social media page or to your dealership looking for you. That's over 3.5 hours of audio and video with How to Drive Facebook. That's over 3 hours of the automotive sales training program. But also, you get the 100 success tips. Now, these are 10 videos with 10 tips on each one that some of the most successful people in the industry use that are making $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month, helping people just like you will be. But also included in that program, you also have access to the weekly coaching sessions with myself. Join myself and thousands of other go-getters and winners who are out here leveraging the same exact information that I'm sharing with you to transform their lives and launch their careers into new heights. You also get the online traffic surge, where you learn how to use the Snapchats and other social media outlets to be able to drive people who are interested in what you have and want to do business with you, driving them to your social media page or to your dealership. On top of that, you also get over 40 word tracks to learn how to deal with it when they say, I want to shop around, I want to think about it, the price is too high, I want to talk to my spouse, and that infamous Kelly Blue Book, I want more for my trade. No longer will those things ever stomp you, because by clicking the link in the description and going over, you'll have everything you need to become a top tier producer. I call it, it's a business in a box. With the simple click of a link, go on over, you can have access to a $1,000 program literally for pennies on the dollar, because for a limited time, I'm making it accessible for only $65. So treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Take advantage of the opportunity you have to transform your life and your career. If you've been listening to these videos and you know it makes sense in these short videos, imagine what's going to happen when you join myself and thousands of others on this journey to become a top tier producer. So click that link in the description, go on over, take advantage, and help prove me right. I believe people in this industry want to get better, especially my millennials. If they're given the tools and showed the roadmap, they're more than willing to use it. Well, guess what? If you catch a fish for a person, they'll eat for a day, but if you teach them to fish, they'll eat for the rest of their life. So I'm teaching you how to fish. You have access to information that can teach you how to make $100,000 a year, and it's yours for the rest of your life. So click the link in the description, go on over and get started. I'm Brian Maxwell, and I look forward to seeing you at the dealership.